Onto business news. And the government has been urged to prioritize the sectors within the bottom-up economic transformation agenda, otherwise known as BETA, in the next budget cycle for the 2024-2025 fiscal year, if it intends to revitalize economic performance in the country. Now, according to audit firm Ernst & Young, government expenditure outside the BETA agenda will put further strain on the economy at a time when revenue is expected to slow down. The government has also been urged to curb wastage if the 4.1 trillion shilling budget is to make a difference.
Financial year 2024-2025, the government had projected to spend 4.1 trillion shillings. However, owing to the macro environment and government austerity measure, the National Treasury was directed to review the expenditure downwards to 3.7 trillion shillings. According to Ernst & Young, it is self-defeating for the government on one hand to purport to implement austerity measures while raising their expenditure on the other.
Biggest issue around the government in terms of cutting costs is around the travel and entertainment of the senior politicians. That is the main thing. That is the main budget. The entertainment itself, people, the parties that are happening, the travel using, various escort vehicles, and of course, talking about helicopters. Those are the major costs that we can be able to cut.
And the challenge for the government, I guess, is to not take the quick and easy route and to perhaps think a bit more long term.
The experts have also raised concerns over the duplication of roles within government, noting that close to 15% of the country's budget goes towards similar functions, depriving the government of the much-needed resource. Further, they have also called on the National Treasury to review its medium-term tax strategy, which proposes implementation of a 16% VAT on education and insurance.
It's a whole aspect of trying to say, can we now remove the VAT exemption of education, and then you tax that. That one cuts across the entire, population of, Wajiko and the rest of the people who live below poverty line. Although
the government has promised to bring down the cost of living, the experts believe that this is highly unlikely to come from a reduction of taxation in the country. Jimmy Mbogo, Citizen TV, Nairobi.